Okay, what's up there, people? Underspoke Riders. It is now Sunday, the next day. Let me tell you where I'm at with it right now. This is the carburetor here. I watched a bunch of carburetor rebuilt videos last night. So the thing about it is I gotta take, there's two screws, one right here and then one right here by my pinky and thumb. They're both screws. You gotta get them off. They said that those are gonna be real tight, and I had to bust them free. And you replace them with the screws that better ones that they're not Phillips. They're like a hex head screw from the kit. I got these two off, and then I got once on the other side. I got this one off, and then they're loosened. I haven't taken them off yet. But then of course this one, the very last one, I stripped out. Now, this one was pretty hectic for me because I did my same trick I always do, but the only difference was I had to be very careful because I only had one shot at this because I could only come at it from one angle. I cut a notch in it and then used the flathead to get it off. The reason why I was sweating over this one is because, as you see, it's so close I didn't want to cut into the body of the carburetor. So it's so close, I only had one shot, it only could do one notch. So I had to cut it down pretty far, but it finally broke free, and I'm not worried about the screw because it comes with two replacement screws. First start up with the rejetted carb. Let's see what happens. Too much. I gotta do a little test run, put the seat back on it. That'd be the true test. Carburetor off the bike. Got it all modified and rejetted. And got it back on the bike. And I had to order a new fuel filter system because the old one wasn't strong enough for all the new high performance stuff and the high flow, everything. And I ordered one from ProCycle, but then after I ordered it, I figured, well, let me go see what Cycle Gear has. They had a cheap set, so I put the cheap set on there just to get me by until the good set comes from ProCycle. So this is this ain't the best setup. The one from ProCycle, the filter's a little bit bigger, and the hose, it's still clear, but it's a little bit thicker. So this is gonna be good enough. This will get me by. I don't really like how this is kind of kinked a little bit here, but it's not a crazy kink. But this was good enough to get me started, get it back on the road, let me ride the bike and kind of play with the idle adjustment screw to get it all kind of dialed in. I got it pretty close to where it runs great. It's definitely a big improvement. All these upgrades over stock is definitely a big improvement. And I got it to where it's almost not popping. It does pop a little bit when I'm on it in second gear and I let off of it, but that's about as close as I can get for now. I'm thinking once I get that in bigger fuel lines, it might make it a little bit better. And I might have to end up getting some better spark plugs. Okay, I need you to hit that button with a little lightning bolt on it.
This?
Yeah.
Push it down?
Yeah.